From the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 12, verses 1 to 7. At that time, so many people were crowding together that they were trampling one another underfoot. Jesus began to speak, first to his disciples. Beware of the leaven, that is, the hypocrisy of the Pharisees. There is nothing concealed that will not be revealed, nor secret that will not be known. Therefore, whatever you have said in the darkness will be heard in the light, and what you have whispered behind closed doors will be proclaimed on the housetops. I tell you, my friends, to not be afraid of those who kill the body, but after that can do no more. I shall show you whom to fear. Be afraid of the one who, after killing, has the power to cast into Gehenna. Yes, I tell you, be afraid of that one. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 small coins? Yet not one of them has escaped the notice of God. Even the hairs of your head have all been counted. Do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. The only strength Christians have is the gospel. In difficult times, one must believe that Jesus is before us and does not cease to accompany his disciples. Persecution is not in contradiction to the gospel, but rather is part of it. If they persecuted our teacher, how can we hope to be spared the fight? However, in the midst of the storm, Christians must not lose hope, thinking that they have been abandoned. Jesus assures his disciples, even the hairs on your head are all numbered, as if to say that none of man's suffering, not even that which is most minute and hidden, is invisible to the eyes of God. God sees and certainly protects, and he will give his redemption. There is in fact in our midst someone who is stronger than evil, stronger than the mafia, than the obscure conspiracies of those who profit at the expense of desperate people, than those who crush others with disdain. Someone who has always listened to the cry of Abel's blood from the earth. Christians therefore must always be found on the opposite side of the world, that chosen by God, not persecutors but persecuted, not arrogant but meek, not charlatans but submissive to the truth, not impostors but honest men and women. This fidelity to Jesus' style, which is a style of hope until death, was to be called a beautiful name by the first Christians, martyrdom, meaning witness.